What's up guys, ChillisFM here, taking a look at Kommo-o in the Ultra League Premier Classic Cup. Guys, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. This thing is an absolute monster. If you are able to get yourself a Kommo-o, get yourself a Kommo-o, especially for the Ultra League. And yes, it is good in all three leagues, but I think Ultra League is really going to be its home. I mean, I played 3 sets with it in the Ultra League Premier Classic Cup, and 2 of those 3 sets were 5-0s, and the other one, I'll admit, was a 2-3, but that was really on me. I was multitasking as I was playing the battles, and I made some pretty big mistakes. Plus, I did find some hard counters. It's just going to happen from time to time, right? So we're going to be showcasing both of the 5-0 sets in this video. If you're excited for the battles, make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment down below. It does help me out quite a bit. So jumping into the battles, we have our Alolan Muck up against their Cantonian Muck. We're going to be taking it out with the Dark Pulse. What do they have that they did not want to swap out? It's going to be a Trevenant, so we're going to be going for the Dark Pulse here. This should be grabbing a shield. It would do a lot of super effective damage to Trevenant if it goes unshielded, and we're just going to let our Alolan Muck get far down because we want to align our Walrein on this. Walrein coming in, they're going to be throwing the Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb does hit for super effective, but not too much damage. So we can go ahead and tank one. Going to be building up some extra energy, and they tried to catch the Icicle Spear. So we're going to just go straight for the EQ against their Walrein. This will be hitting for a lot of neutral damage, but they do throw up a shield, which is just perfect for me because we can come in with Kommo-o. We have energy banked, and we are already at the close combat. I do have to give up a shield for the Icicle Spear, but I can overfarm. Go for the close combat. Does this one-shot the bulky Walrein? Let's see it. No, not quite a one-shot, but it does put them deep into the red, so we can actually just throw up a shield. My own Walrein could have closed this game out a lot easier, but I was like, you know, this is a Kommo-o feature. We're going to feature Kommo-o as much as possible. Let's see if Kommo-o can close out this battle. Going for the Dragon Claw against the Trevenant, puts them into the yellow, and now I'm building up, going for the next Dragon Claw. They thought they could farm me down. No. This is Kommo-o. We're going for the Dragon Claw. It takes out the Trevenant. That's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. All right, jumping into the next battle, Kommo-o up against a Machamp lead. So this is exactly where I want to see Machamp. We don't resist any of the fighting type moves, but we do resist the Rock Slide, the Payback. So we don't have to worry about either of those moves coming through. So we're going to be going straight for the Dragon Claw here. Machamp not being the bulkiest Pokemon, we do expect a shield out of the Dragon Claw. So now I'm going to be building up more energy, shielding up this first cross chop because I didn't know how much it would be doing, and they're going to be able to outpace it. So at this point, I do have to let this cross chop go, hoping that I do survive. And yeah, Kommo-o hangs on pretty well there. We're going to be able to get off this next Dragon Claw. Can Machamp also hold on though? Machamp not so well. One more Dragon Tail takes out the Machamp. They're going to be coming out with a Shadow Snorlax to farm us down, and we can come in with Muck. Muck, of course, will be resisting all of the licks from the Snorlax while taking neutral from both Body Slam and Super Power. We would have to watch out for EQ if they built up to the Earthquake, but they didn't build up to it, so I don't really have to respect it. Going to no shield. And we're going for the Sludge Bomb here against the, or Sludge Wave rather, against the Snorlax. So they no shield, but they've been staying in this whole time. I'm like, man, you gotta be weak to Alolan Muck since you haven't swapped out. We're gonna be coming in now with Walrein. We do respect the superpower there. It was the Body Slam, that's fine. In the back, they have a Sylveon, so that makes sense why they didn't want to see the Alolan Muck on the Sylveon, but Walrein's a pretty good answer for Charmers too, because Walrein's just so spammy. The Icicle Spears hit pretty hard for a 35 energy move, and we're just going to keep spamming them out. So the second one comes through, puts them into the red, and they will be able to reach a charge move before I'm at the third one. However, this is only going to be a Psyshock. It's not going to be able to take out my Walrein. Walrein coming through with another Icicle Spear. If they want to keep the Sylveon alive, they have to throw up a shield. They let Sylveon go, and at this point, I can just come in with my Muck, go straight for this Dark Pulse to grab the final shield. And if Snorlax wants to take out Muck, they have to throw Superpower Body Slam. Not going to do it from here. These licks are not doing very much damage. So let's see. Do they go for the Superpower? No, they do not, which means my Muck will easily reach this next Dark Pulse. And that's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. I mean, they really couldn't go Superpower, right? Because if they did, they'd be dropping their own attack, which would mean Walrein would just reach the next Icicle Spear very easily. So GG's. All right, into the next one, up against a Poliwrath lead. So this is an interesting lead. Yes, some Poliwraths run Ice Punch, but this is still a winning lead for Kommo-o. So we'll see if this Poliwrath is running Ice Punch. They actually go for the Scald, which is definitely not the move you want to go to. I mean, if you're running Ice Punch or Scald, Dynamic Punch at least hits for neutral. I'm not really sure why they went for Scald. They do get the attack drop, which is nice for them, but I'm still able to just go straight Dragon Claw right here, and I should be able to win this in the one shield scenario. So I will be throwing up a shield right here. They did not shield the second Dragon Claw, but they do go for the Dynamic Punch the second time. So I'm going to be able to farm down. I have some energy, and they're going to be coming out with the Sylveon. So we got to get out of there as quickly as possible because of Kommo-o is double weak to fairy type damage. So we get out as quick as possible. We're coming in with a Alolan Muck, going to be going for the Dark Pulse against this Charizard. Do they throw up a shield? Yes, they do. They got to use their shields at some point, right? And now I can go for the Sludge Wave, but this Charizard does reach a charge move. If it's a Blast Burn, it will be enough to take out my Alolan Muck. But I'm perfectly fine with this because this Charizard's running Fire Spin. Kommo-o is going to be resisting all of the fire type moves. We just got to get these Dragon Claws off before they get to their own Dragon Claw. So first Dragon Claw coming through. Do they respect the damage from it? They do not. Puts them into the yellow, and you can see these Dragon Tails just chipping away. We got the Charizard into the yellow. We're going to go ahead and let this Dragon Claw go because Walrein can easily farm down from here. They should be able to reach one charge move. They're at the Dragon Claw right there, but they get greedy. They go for the Blast Burn, and we're able to farm down. So now we got a Walrein with like 100 energy just about. We can just spam out these Icicle Spears. The first one gets the shield. We don't want to go EQ, even though they did give up the shield just because of Icicle Spear is more energy efficient. But we're just going to keep spamming them out. I mean, we saw Walrein close out a game against a Sylveon a minute ago. It's just going to be the same scenario here, right? Icicle Spear, Icicle Spear, Icicle Spear. They'll be out of here. So that's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. Yeah, while we're waiting for this battle to play out, let me know in the comments down below. Have you personally found a Kommo-o, whether it be from eggs, from finding one in the wild, or from a trade? Let me know. I'm kind of curious how many of my viewers actually have one of these. Or the pre-evolved one, right? What is it? Django-o, I think. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. All right, into the next one, up against a Purified Muck lead. So Kommo-o will be resisting all the charge moves here, but again, we got to lure out the fighter if they have one. So I do bank some energy, and now I'm going to be coming in with my Alolan Muck. They answer with a Walrein, and I'm going to be going for the Sludge Wave to get maximum damage right there. So we do connect with the Sludge Wave. Does a little bit less than half their health, but at this point, I can just go for the Dark Pulse. And you know, if they think it's a Sludge Wave, they'll probably throw up a shield, and yeah, they threw up a shield right there. It was a CMP tie as well. So if this is the EQ, it will nearly take us out. It is the EQ. They're going to be able to farm down from here. I don't think I make it to another Dark Pulse. No, not a chance of making it to another Dark Pulse, but I am expecting the blind Icicle Spear here. So I'm going to be coming in with my own Walrein, and yes, they threw immediately. That means this is the Icicle Spear. It's going to be double resisted. Does absolutely nothing. Now they come back in with their Muck, and I should have got out of here immediately because of, again, Kommo-o would be resisting everything, but we stay in for a minute. They get the Thunder Punch off. I have to throw up a shield, but it's all right. We got a little bit of energy on Walrein, and now we can come in with our Kommo-o, go for the Dragon Claw, and at this point, I can just commit to the farm down. They're going to be throwing energy here. It's going to be the Dark Pulse. Does a little, I mean, come on, that does like nothing. That does nothing. Like Kommo-o, quite a bit more bulky in the Ultra League compared to the Great League. Great League cannot take a hit. Ultra League, it's not the most bulky, but it's decent. It's decent, right? So we're able to farm down. We have the close combat ready to go, but I go for the Dragon Claw thinking that I can get to the double here. They eat the first one, and then we don't make it to the second one, which is definitely unfortunate. I expected them to try to catch the Icicle Spear here, so I do overfarm, and they're coming in with a Typhlosion. We're going straight for the EQ. Does it connect? Let's see it. It one-shots the Typhlosion, and at this point, the game is over. I will disrespect you and farm you down if you don't top left, but they do top left. So that's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. Next battle, Kommo-o up against a Charizard lead. Is it Fire Spin? No, it's going to be Wing Attack, so this is not a good lead for Kommo-o. We're going to be swapping out into our Alolan Muck, and they're going to be answering with the Blaziken. So far, hard counters, but I am happy to see Blaziken here versus seeing it on my Walrein, which would be absolutely horrible. So we're able to connect with the Sludge Wave. We are getting some lag there. They got like a free counter in, and then they go for the Blaze Kick, but I should be able to reach a Dark Pulse if they do not throw more energy. So yes, they recognize that. They throw the next Blaze Kick just before I make it to the Dark Pulse. And at this point, I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to be coming in with Kommo-o to just farm this Blaziken down. Blaziken should not reach another charge move. And we will be leaving it with a Dragon Claw ready to go. Now, unfortunately, Charizard did bank a Dragon Claw as well. So we are going to have to throw up a shield before we could swap out. But we can come in with Walrein now. They're going to be coming in with their Typhlosion. So again, I don't like debating this matchup. I'm going straight for the EQ. Do they respect the damage? Let's see it. No, it does not one-shot though. We should have done one more Powder Snow and that would have been a one-shot. Now they get the Blast Burn off. So we do have to throw up a shield right there, but that's all right. We're going to be able to farm down and then Charizard comes back in. We're going for the Icicle Spear. This should be grabbing a shield. It would be putting the Charizard very, very low if they do not shield. And now they're going to have to go Blast Burn to try to take out my Walrein. But remember, Walrein very, very bulky in the Ultra League. Blast Burn comes through, but it does not take us out. We're able to make it to the next Icicle Spear. This should be getting the second shield off the Charizard. We can come in now with Kommo-o. We have a Dragon Claw ready to go. I was trying to build up to the double because I wasn't sure if one would KO. Let's see, does it do enough right here? No, not quite enough. The Charizard is at the Dragon Claw as well. Can Kommo-o hang on here? Oh yeah, Kommo-o not even worried about that Dragon Claw. Able to farm down the Charizard. That's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. And that is going to be the first 5-0 right there. Beautiful. You love to see it. Let's jump into the second one. All right, Kommo-o up against a Escavalier. So this is a bit of a core breaker for this team. We are going to be staying in right here, and I will be shielding up their first charge move because of Kommo-o doesn't tank it too well. I mean, they're going to be able to counter us down otherwise. By the way, most Kommo-o, or a good IV Kommo-o, does win this matchup. However, my Kommo-o does not win it. So we're going to go straight for the close combat. It connects, puts them into the red, and now I'm coming in with Muk. And they're going to be answering with a Walrein. I'm going to be going for the Sludge Wave right here. We've seen it connect before. It won't do quite half health, but you know, at least it does a lot of damage. Puts them into the yellow after the snarls, and now they're going to be throwing their energy again. If this is the EQ, it won't quite take us out, but it will put us very low, and it does just that. Puts us into the red. I'm going to be going for the Dark Pulse here, expecting to get a shield. Maybe I could have made it to the Sludge Wave. I wasn't sure, and they actually called it and they no shield. Yeah, I think I could have made it to the Sludge Wave. That would have been a better play. But again, going to try to get that blind Icicle Spear. They do actually build up extra energy here. So we do have to respect the damage from the EQ, but I should be able to farm down if I want to. They're coming back in with a Escavalier. I'm like, man, you got to be weak to Walrein in the back. I'm going to save Walrein. Going to be coming in with Kommo-o. And what do they have in the back? It's going to be a Snorlax. So of course we have close combat, but we don't want to throw the close combat immediately. We want to get their shield off. We don't want them to be able to lick us down. So we go for the Dragon Claw. We do get the shield, and they're throwing the Body Slam right here. So Body Slam will not be enough to take out Kommo-o. We're going to be able to survive it. Can we make it to another Dragon Claw? Let's see it. Oh, we go down with it as it lit up. A little bit unfortunate, but we still have a very healthy Walrein right here. We're going to be going for the Icicle Spears again. No reason to go EQ. We get the shield on the first one. Plus, if we went EQ, like at this point, EQ would have KO'd. But I was a little bit afraid of them trying to catch the EQ. So that's the reason I went Icicle Spear instead. And then we're going to be going for a third Icicle Spear. This will be enough to take out this Snorlax, but they still have this Walrein. Oh yeah, Walrein's dead. Never mind. Never mind. GG's. Well played to my opponent. All right, moving into the next battle. Going to be up against a Gengar lead. This is a losing lead for Kommo-o, so we're going to be swapping out into Muk. And yes, Muk is our hard counter. Maybe I should be swapping out into Walrein, but again, I was expecting a fighter to come out, and I wanted to be able to at least maybe get a shield, which I figured a Alolan Muk would be better for. They do bank quite a bit of energy on that Gengar, and then I'm going to be going for the Dark Pulse against this, I'm sorry, I'm hearing my dog out there. We're going for the Dark Pulse against this Poliwrath right here, and that is going to be grabbing a shield from them. Beautiful. You love to see it, and now I'm going to be building up, going straight for the next Dark Pulse. They're going to know this is Dark Pulse, but maybe Poliwrath's low enough they want to throw up a shield anyways. No, they know they can survive, so very good call by my opponent. At this point, I'm going to go ahead, let my Alolan Muk go. It's going to be the Ice Punch, so they did reveal Ice Punch, but I'm like, you know, I know you got extra energy. Maybe you're going to go for another blind Ice Punch. I come in with Walrein. And since I got a Powder Snow through, I was like, no, they hesitated. They definitely threw the right move here. No, it was the Ice Punch anyways, but we're going to go for the farm down. They're going to be going down before they make it to the Dynamic Punch, and we have energy in the back. They have Incineroar. Very, very cool to see. We're going to be going straight for the EQ again, not baiting against these fire types, and it connects again. Absolutely unreal. At this point, we can come in with Kommo-o to soak up whatever they throw. Everything's resisted here. Everything's resisted. So Dark Pulse comes through, does basically nothing. They're coming back in with Gengar, and at this point, I'm like, Walrein can easily close this. If this is a Shadow Ball, so be it. It's just the Shadow Punch. So we get off this Dragon Claw. This will be getting the final shield from this Gengar, but the opponent actually knows that it's over. They let Gengar go, and we are able to farm down the Incineroar as well. All right, moving into the next one, Kommo-o up against a Swampert lead. So this is a positive lead. Now Swampert can land the Earthquake, which does quite a bit of damage to Kommo-o, but it's still a positive lead for Kommo-o. So we're going to be going for the Dragon Claw here. No real reason to go close combat. They're likely to shield, but they actually let it go through. So very good call by my opponent. I'm going to go ahead and let their charge move go through as well. It is the EQ, puts us into the red. They're not going to be able to farm us down, so they swap out into Trevenant, and I come in with Walrein. That was a little bit of a panic swap. Alolan Muck would be a much better answer here, but hey, this is fine too. We're going to be over farming and trying to throw the Icicle Spear just before they get to the second Seed Bomb, but I miscounted and they do get the second one off. So I have to give up a shield with my Walrein. Not great, but we can go ahead and undercharge this and hopefully just farm down. However, I undercharged by too much, so now I've made like 3 mistakes. I have to throw another Icicle Spear to be able to take out this Trevenant. Do they throw up a shield on this one to get off the Seed Bomb? No, they do decide to let it go. They're going to be coming out with their own Walrein, but I can go for the EQ here. EQ will, of course, hit for neutral if they do not shield it. So do they throw up a shield? We get some lag, and yes, they do throw up a shield. Icicle Spear will not take me out, so let's see if they want to use all their energy to throw the EQ right here. Nope, it's an Icicle Spear, so I'm going to go ahead and bank my own Icicle Spear, come in with my Muck to lure this Swampert back out, and outpace them to the Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse should be getting the final shield off this Swampert. Yes, it does. So at this point, I'm like, it's Kommo-o time. We're going to go ahead and let this Alolan Muck go. If it's the EQ, so be it. It will one-shot us. Yeah, Muck, you done your job. You done your job. I have 2 very low health Pokemon. I don't really care. Like, I'm in a great spot. We're going to go ahead and shield up this Hydro Cannon and just commit to the farm down against this Swampert. Hopefully they do not make it to another Hydro Cannon. No, they do not, but we got this close combat ready to go against the Shadow Walrein. Does it one-shot from this range? Let's see it. Boom! Nearly does the job. We can come in with our own Walrein. Remember, we banked that Icicle Spear, and that's going to be plenty to take them out from this range. That's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. What a battle. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed that one. All right, Kommo-o into it. Escavalier again. Definitely a tough lead, but we're going to be going and playing this out the exact same way. Going to be shielding up their first charge move and then going straight for the close combat. So far, people have not been shielding that first charge move, so let's see if this opponent does decide to throw up a shield. So close combat coming through. Does it connect? Let's see it. It does, puts them into the red, and we're coming in with Muck. Now, they will be able to reach a draw run since they did decide to stay in, but Muck can tank it. Like, it's going to hurt. It's not great. It's not ideal, but Muck can tank it. So Escavalier does go down. We have energy on our Muck. We have a very healthy Kommo-o, and of course we have Walrein in the back. So where are they going to be coming in with? It's going to be their own Muck. So we're going to be going for the Sludge Wave here to do maximum damage. Both moves here are resisted, but the Sludge Wave does connect right there. So we're going to be building up and just going for the next Sludge Wave. They do CMP time me and they win CMP. And I'm like, it's fine. We'll go ahead and let this go. Now, I can come in with either Pokemon here. I do decide to come in with Kommo-o because I don't want to reveal the Walrein just yet. And then I'm like, let's just bank some energy and let's get fancy with it. Let's go for the catch on the Sludge Wave. And yep, we caught the Sludge Wave. Didn't want to have to go down another shield. I can be over farming here and going for the Icicle Spear. Now, unfortunately, they do win CMP against us. For some reason, I thought Walrein would win CMP. So I have to throw up a shield against the Dark Pulse. I ended up going down 2 shields anyways. It is what it is. We can go for the Icicle Spear to take out this Muck. In the back, they have a Dragon Breath Gyarados. And man, you're probably thinking this game's over, right? Like, there's no way we can beat a Dragon Breath Gyarados with a Dragon type and a low health, like, water type. Yeah, no, you're underestimating Kommo-o. You don't understand the work it can put in. We're going for the next Icicle Spear right there. they're going to need to throw energy to take out my wall rain. And if it's a awkward tone, we might barely survive. It is the crunch. It does take us out. We're coming in with Kommo-o and building up some energy, going for the Dragon Claw right here. This will be getting the final shield off my opponent. Yes, it does. We need to make it to another Dragon Claw, but they reach and move now. Both Aqua Tail and Crunch are resisted. Crunch probably takes us out, but no. Kommo-o holds on with 1 HP, able to get the Dragon Claw off, and is going to be able to take out the Gyarados. And that's going to be a GG's. Well played to my opponent. And by the way, I actually looked at the sims on this. If it's just a one shield scenario, right? Both starting with 0 energy, Kommo-o just wins that if you shield up the Crunch. If they bait you with Aqua Tail and you throw up a shield there and then they land the Crunch later on, you do lose. But if you shield the Crunch properly, you win, which is absolutely insane considering you're taking super effective damage from all the Dragon Breaths, whereas they're only taking neutral from Dragon Tails. Anyways, into the next one, we have a Swampert on our Alolan Muck. We're going to go ahead and let it go. There is the EQ. They never bait there. I always wonder if, like, maybe I should be shielding it. They never, I don't know. Maybe I should try to shield it at some point to try to get shields from them as well. But regardless, I'm coming in with Kommo-o, just going to commit to the farm down. They make it to another EQ. We survive it, no problem. And yes, we're able to farm down. We have quite a bit of energy. They're coming out with their own wall rain, and I'm going to be answering with my own. So I think they led Trevenant, right? So that's the reason I didn't want to throw the energy, because of the Dragon Claws would only be hitting for neutral, and I figured if I can land a close combat end game, that's even better. I didn't expect them to come in with their own wall rain, so insta swap there, maybe not the best play, but we'll see how it works out. We're going for the EQ right here, not expecting them to shield, knowing that they have that Trevenant. They know the Trevenant can land some seed bombs, and yeah, they're not likely to shield. Now I do have to save a shield, of course, because of that Trevenant, and I'm going to be going for my own EQ right here. So does this one connect as well? Let's see it. No, they actually throw up a shield, which I thought was very, very interesting. I'm going to be building up some energy. Again, on the EQ, going for the CMP sack swap. They should be getting their final shield and wasting their energy, but no, they decided to let their wall rain go. I guess they knew since it was CMP that they would be wasting all their energy. They let it go. Kommo-o holds on and makes it to another Dragon Claw, putting the Trevenant almost into the yellow, and we have back-to-back Icicle Spears ready to go. This game is over. First one's going to be grabbing the shield from Trevenant. The second one will, of course, be enough to take out the Trevenant, and that's going to be the second 5-0 set with Kommo-o. Oh my goodness, guys. This thing's a monster. I can't say it enough. If you can get one, get one. Build it for the Ultra League. Do it. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. It's a monster. It does have an interesting typing that you got to build around, but it's good. It's really good. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment down below. And until next time, this is ChillisFM reminding you to always keep pushing forward.